So, before you buy a cheap SUV, you need to hear this, because a lot of people think they're making a smart financial decision by going for the cheapest option. It feels logical, right? You save money up front, you still get the SUV look, the space, the comfort. It seems like a win. But here's the truth. Some SUVs are cheap because they come with problems that show up later. And those problems, they cost you a lot. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through some cheap SUVs that might look like a bargain, but can actually turn into one of the worst decisions you make. And real quick, if you like honest car content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now, because I break down cars in a way that can actually save you money. Let's start with the Ford EcoSport. On paper, it feels like the perfect budget SUV. It's compact, affordable, and easy to drive. But once you start living with it, the weaknesses become obvious. The engine feels underpowered, especially on highways, and the transmission isn't as smooth as you'd expect. Over time, the interior starts to feel outdated and cheap. It's not terrible, but it's one of those cars where you slowly realize you made a compromise. And hey, comment down below if you've ever driven one of these. I want to know your real experience. Then there's the Jeep Compass. This one is honestly one of the most misleading SUVs. It looks premium, rugged, and expensive. And that's exactly why people fall for it. But behind that design, there are complaints about reliability, electrical issues, and inconsistent performance. So what happens is, you fall in love with how it looks, but ownership becomes frustrating. And if you're still watching this, drop a like. It really helps this video reach more people who are about to make a buying decision. Now the Chevrolet Trax. This is one of the most common, cheap SUV options you'll see online. And yes, it's affordable. But once you start driving it daily, you notice the lack of power, the cheap interior materials, and the overall feeling that it's just not built to last long term. It does the job, but it doesn't feel satisfying. And over time, that matters more than people think. The Nissan Rogue, especially older models, is another risky choice. Now, newer ones are better, but older versions come with a major concern: the CVT transmission. Many owners have reported issues, and when that transmission fails, it's expensive. So when you see a cheap one, don't just think, deal. Think, why is it this cheap? And I'm curious, would you still take the risk for a lower price, or go for something safer? Comment below. Now, the Dodge Journey is one of the biggest traps. It looks like an amazing deal because you're getting a 3-row SUV at a low price. But once you actually live with it, you realize why it's cheap. Outdated engine, poor performance, and interior quality that doesn't hold up. It's one of those vehicles that feels okay at first, but slowly disappoints you over time. The Jeep Renegade is another one that wins people over with looks. It's fun, unique, and different. But after that excitement fades, the reality sets in: underwhelming performance, not so great fuel efficiency, and reliability concerns. It's one of those SUVs that people regret quietly after a while. Now let's talk about the Mitsubishi Outlander, especially older models. This is the definition of just okay. It's cheap, practical, and does the job, but it doesn't excite you in any way. Weak engine, average interior, and a driving experience that feels dull. It's not a terrible car, but it constantly reminds you that you settled. The Fiat 500X is another SUV that looks better than it performs long-term. Stylish design, compact size, and attractive pricing, but reliability concerns and poor resale value make it a risky buy. It's one of those vehicles that seems like a good idea at first, but doesn't age well. Number 9, Kia Sportage. At number 9, Kia Sportage. The Sportage is one of the most improved SUVs in recent years, and it shows. Inside, it offers one of the most spacious cabins in its class. That means more legroom, better comfort for passengers, and a practical, everyday experience, especially for families. The design feels modern and upscale, with dual displays and high-quality materials that make it feel more expensive than it actually is. On the road, it delivers a smooth and relaxed driving experience. making it ideal for both city driving and highway cruising. Add in.
Now here's the bottom line.
Buying a cheap SUV isn't the problem. Buying the wrong cheap SUV is. Because the goal isn't just to save money today, it's to avoid spending more tomorrow. And if this video helped you even a little, make sure you hit subscribe for more real car advice. Like the video so more people can see it, and comment below which SUV you are planning to buy. I'll try to guide you. And don't forget, check out my next video. Don't buy an SUV until you watch this. Because knowing what to avoid is important, but knowing what to buy, that's what actually saves you money.